Welcome to Next Trekking Adventure. We hope that you'll like and subscribe to our channel. On this episode of Next Trekking Adventure, we're still in the San Juan Islands. This is part 4 of our trip out to the San Juans, and we're in Roche Harbor with our good friends Steve and Bev, where Dr. Evil makes a guest appearance. What day is this?
3.
Day 3 of our San Juan Islands thing, and we're here at Port Roche, and it's a little rainy today. We had our pancake breakfast on the boat. Haven't had pancakes.
And Bailey's and coffee.
Bailey's and coffee, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I know. You haven't had with real maple syrup.
Yeah, that's the only way to have pancakes. If you're not doing real maple syrup, why even have pancakes? So yeah, I think today we've got like a 7-mile hike planned. We're gonna go out to the British forts, which is about 3.5 miles there and about 3.5 miles back. So whatever exploring we do. But this is a really cool port area.
Yeah.
So if you are RVing and your Thousand Trails, or there's lots of RV parks, there's casinos that are really nicely priced and very safe, but there's 2,000 trails. There's Laconer 1,000 Trails, and you can take the ferries out, and then there's Birch Bay 1,000 Trails, and they're nice parks. Great location, but then what you'd want to do is do some exploring out in the San Juan Islands.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
we were lucky this time to have a friend with boat, but
yeah,
the ferries come out.
Yeah. So we boondocked or boat docked the first night, and then we paid for a slip here. And so we had electricity and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a different type of camping.
Yeah.
New to us, anyways. All right, well, we'll see you on our hike. Our hiking plans changed a little bit. The forecast called for rain in the afternoon, and we wouldn't have had time to hike out to the British camp and back without potentially getting caught in the rain. So, you know, one of the real nice things about Roche Harbor Resort is they're really helpful in giving you ideas of things to do. And one of the suggestions they made was hike out to a couple nearby sites that are unique to the area. And we'll show you those as we get there. So we headed out on our hike. It's just off of the Roche Harbor property. So these are very doable from the port. So our first trek would take us to the John McMillin Memorial Mausoleum. And it's just a short walk through the woods. Again, it's just off the property there, off the little town of Roche Harbor. And it is really cool, this structure in the woods. So the history behind this is it was built as a memorial for his family, and based off of his beliefs, it has symbols of masonry and the Bible. Each chair represented an elder in the McMillin family, and that they had a seat at the table. After the mausoleum, we just took a short walk down to the San Juan Sculpture Park. And here, there's about a mile and a half of trails and walking you could do just to see all the sculptures. It really is a neat art park. And a little fun fact is some of the pieces of art are actually for sale.
Here's Mark and Terry's new trekking bikes. No pain, no gain.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Am I there?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's it. That's all she
Wait,
wrote.
oh, that's the.
Well, with our morning walk over, we headed to McMillin's dining room, and what we can recommend is the calamari on the appetizer menu. It's amazing. The views from the restaurant's deck aren't half bad either. It's a great place to sit outside on a nice spring day and enjoy a meal and to watch the port. And you just never know what will make a guest appearance. We had some harbor seals come visit us.
Is that a harbor seal?
Yep.
Here's a little shout out for Roche Harbor. Not only do they have a great harbor, good restaurants, good hotel, but it's also a great venue for weddings. And there was a couple different weddings this weekend. What we found, similar to RV people, it's easy to make friends with boating people as well. And we had made friends with Bob and Pat, and we wanted to film them as they were leaving the harbor on their sailboat. You can see them waving goodbye to the drone and to us for their sail back to Birch Bay, Washington. Well, as the sun goes down in Roche Harbor, the lights come on, and it is just as gorgeous at night as it is during the day. With all the weddings happening this weekend, of course you're going to have wedding receptions, and this was no exception. This is a great venue. Walking around the port at night is just really awesome. The environment, the vibe that it has. We really enjoyed our time. This is our last night in Roche Harbor, and we're going to be sad to say goodbye.
Okay, day 3 in the San Juan Islands, and this day is fast coming to an end.
I know.
Yeah,
It started out rainy and it ended up beautiful weather.
Last night was rainy. It's still cold. We're both wearing jackets. But it's beautiful. And, you know, we've had a good time. Did a lot of hiking.
Death march.
Some death marches. Some Bev death marches. So, and you'll see some of that. But what a wonderful place to come and visit. So if you are in Washington State and you're doing the 1,000 trails for sure, for RV travelers, yeah, I mean, you can get on ferries.
Yeah, we did that last weekend and the weekend before.
You know, take your bikes, walk onto the ferry with a bike. You can bike around, do different ports. For those that have e-bikes or electric bikes, you can do that. We spent the last 3 days on a boat.
And walking then. So we even walked the busy road.
Yeah.
And lots of people do it.
Yeah. The port here has been fantastic.
Yeah, the staff is
The staff
amazing.
is amazing. So
It's like being in a 4 or 5-star resort.
Yeah.
They're always checking on you, bringing you barbecues.
yeah, they, you know, part of your docking fees, and now the docking fees are, you know, pushing $100 a night. But you know, they'll bring you a barbecue if you need a barbecue. You know, they'll pump your black tank. It's all part of the deal. They have the poop wagon that comes around and sucks all the poop out of the black tanks. Yeah, you know, so boating's new to us. Yeah, but
we've learned a lot.
Yeah, we've learned a lot. You know, but to be able to do this, we are truly blessed. This is a fantastic marina. We got to meet Jack today. Jack does a lot of the marketing for Roche Harbor Resort.
Yeah.
They call themselves a resort because, let's see, I'll try to point that way. On the other side of that boat is their swimming pool area, that hill. They've got some cabins up there. Anyways, he does some drone flying, and I'm the type that asks, hey, can I fly a drone? You know, it was with precaution, and they said, yeah, you know, and he told me, you know, kind of what they would like me to do is respect the other boaters, and I'll be the. But anyways, we got talking, and he's a wildlife photographer as well, and puts that stuff on Instagram,
And he taught us some stuff about the otters.
Yeah. So you'll see it. We had filmed some otters real close, and we thought they were sea otters, and he said nope. They went on land. Those are river otters, and that the sea otters, for the most part, have been trapped almost out of existence.
It's going to be the nicest day.
Yeah, we're going to get off the water and back in the RV.
But we've had an amazing time.
We've had amazing time. We'll forecast a little bit. We're not going to have our RV for a little while because it's brand new and it needs some work done.
So we're going to improvise.
We're going to improvise.
And take care of that.
Yep. So, yeah. And in the meantime, we got to go to someplace cool. So, hey, we're going to end this video. So we'll see you
on our next trekking adventure.